Sup, my dudes, Valkyrja. Today I want to talk about how Hoyo screwed Dehya hard. Hoyo screwed Dehya so hard she deserves to be on a special website that has an orange logo that looks like a video camera that you normally would go to if you're 18 plus. But yeah, Dehya got screwed really, really hard by Hoyo, and I'm not talking about kit wise. I'm just going to spoil it now because I'm going to recap basically all of the live stream with 3.5 in this video, but she's going to standard. Now, what does this mean? There's two sides of this coin. For me, there's a lot of people I've seen already go ahead and summon for Yelan cons, or just summon on Yelan, because Dehya going to standard kind of explains why her kit is so why it's not very good. But it also basically makes it so, let's say, nightmare scenario for people who summon for Dehya. You summon Dehya for this banner, you get her event limited, and next banner, you want a different character. You're going really hard for, let's say, a Nahida rerun. You're going really hard for Nahida, and then you lose your 50-50 and get a Dehya dupe. You get a Dehya cons. Or the exact opposite could happen. You skip Dehya thinking she's going to be on standard and thinking you'll eventually get her a 5-star, which is true according to probability, but you also could just never get her. That's just how probability works. You could just lose a dice roll every single time. There's going to be, I believe, 7 characters in standard now. Yeah, there'll be 7 total characters in the standard banner and the standard pool, so you'll have a 1 in 7 chance every single time you lose the 50-50 from here on out. Well, not from 3.5, but from 3.6 and after, to go ahead and actually get her out of the standard pool. It's not very good. But the good news is with Dehya, at least her theme, in my opinion, Dehya's theme is like the best theme in the game. I'm not even joking.
Let's get it on!
Yeah, Dehya's theme slaps so hard, I'm pretty sure I have to file an order against it for abuse, because that is one of the hardest themes in Genshin. It doesn't even sound like it belongs in Genshin. It sounds like it belongs in Doom. Dehya is basically the damn Doom Slayer with that theme song. But, unfortunately, Kit doesn't reflect that level of OP-ness. I just said penis. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and keep going. I'm going to keep talking about the rest of the update now, so if that's all you wanted to hear was the Dehya cope, then by all means, this is the end of it, because now I'm going to talk about the rest. There's going to be a new Archon quest. The worst part about Dehya is, they're sacking the whole thing off. It feels like, because Mika's not going to be in Dehya's banner. Shocker. We all kind of predicted that. It's going to be Dehya plus Sino in the first rotation, so I'm predicting on that one, giving Kaching a run for her money as one of the lowest performing banners of all time. Dehya plus Sino, I don't imagine is going to sell very well, period, but maybe it does. Maybe there's enough people excited about Dehya, but going to the standard banner is kind of a death sentence on banner sales, so we'll see. Ayaka plus Shinha plus Mika is going to be the second rerun. That's right. They made a dedicated support for Eula, but then did not run Eula with Mika. Instead, Ayaka is getting her second rerun before Eula does. So that's a very interesting decision by Hoyo. I don't know why that they are not running Mika with Eula. Why not giving Eula a rerun? Instead, they're pulling Ayaka out of nowhere. Shinha, I get. Shinha has not had a rerun yet. Shinha's good cryo support. Maybe they want Mika to go with Ayaka more than Eula, but Ayaka doesn't really do fizz damage. I don't think Fizz Ayaka is a thing, but I don't know. So that's an interesting thing. Windbloom Festival, Kole returns to Mod. Kole's coming back to Mondstadt for the Windbloom. Spices from the West returns, that event where you guys, I'm sure you remember, having to cook. Fungus Mechanicus, which if you guys don't know, it's kind of like a redo of Theater Mechanicus. It's kind of like Auto Chess / Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, if you guys know what those games are. It's something like those. You'll get the hang of it. Vibro Crystal Verification. We've had this before. It's a regular dungeon event. Those are pretty fun. Leyline Overflow, and yeah. And one thing they didn't go over, but they showed, they never said anything, is the fact that Eula plus Kokomi plus Kuzuga... So one thing they didn't really go over, but they showed the cards. I don't know if they're coming or what, but they were in the they went over TCG briefly. They showed off a new Eula, Kokomi, and Kujo Sara cards. I don't know if they're coming with 3.5. If they are, dope. I'm always down for more TCG cards. Give me more variety in play. I've kind of waned off of it because my favorite style to play, Magu Kinki, got absolutely neutered. Maybe Eula reinvigorates my interest in it. Maybe she brings forth some sort of unique playstyle where you can nuke the enemy team like an Exodia WinCon if you're able to reach it. I don't know. I don't know what she does. I'll find out during the update. I don't know. I imagine she's going to have some hard-hitting ability because it's Eula, and that's kind of how our character works. But yeah, that's basically 3.5 in a nutshell. At the very least, we got an absolute banger thing with Dehya. Dehya's theme is absolutely amazing, but unfortunately what they're doing to her is not. They have absolutely screwed Dehya over. And I mean, it sucks, but now all the Dehya mains know how the La Senora mains felt, because it's a very similar situation. Watching your character just get cut down right before your eyes, it's never a good feeling. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I think it's pretty crazy that they did that. I don't know. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.